Gentlemen, welcome. This is a mandatory pretty much conference for our African game against Kwara of Nigeria. First of all, Coach, how prepared are your boys? How prepared is your team ahead of that crucial game on Sunday?
Well, I would say it's good. We are fighting to put things together. Luckily, we are just from the preseason and we tested our energy against Brekum. And then we saw where we went right and then where we went wrong. So we are here to polish it before meeting Kwara United. So we are set.
Coach, how well do you know this your opponent on Sunday? What do you know about them and how are you planning to overcome them on Sunday?
Well, I think if I come out to tell you all what I knew about them, it means I'm exposing myself. I'm also making them see my preparation or my intention towards them. What I think they played 3 matches before or 4 matches before coming down here, and I'm lucky to have the essence of the game they played. How they, I can't tell you they tactically or technically but I've been able to also view their 3 or 4 matches. Not fully, but yes, the away game and then their home game to give us some clue about the way they play their game. For that, I can tell you. But as to into details, I can't say anything.
Coach, you gave in a very spirited performance away at Liverpool, a venue that we had not won in so many years. Your guy showed determination. How did that play into this game against a West African opposition whose game by culture is similar to the Ghanaian game?
It's a very good exercise for me and for the boys. You know, we carry the confidence and we giving another point, another hope to our supporters outside to come and support us through this competition. So we map our strategy. I told them they should assume Become is or was Kwara United. So how are you going to face them? So I want to see it. And it also helped me in my changing and the confidence I will have with those who are sitting at the back. I can tell you it has given me a lot of lessons in knowing my players well and also cementing my plans against Kwara United.
Coach, your Thomas experienced both sides of the news. The bad news is that he lost Kwame in the last game. And the good news is that we've seen 3 of your players recover, joining training. That is Peter Amidu and then another one and Shine. From the bad side, that is with Poku. How terrible is it for you as technical people as a team?
Seriously, it has also turned down my first initiative or first plan that was Kwara. And you always have to use what you have and go for what you want to do. For the 3 coming back, I'm very happy, but unfortunately, I may not get them this week from the look of things, and get them from the coming weeks. So seriously, focus absent will affect me, but not more because I think it was after he went out before the game. So it gave me another clue. If Poku is not in the game, what am I going to do to achieve or to make amendments at his position? They were able to do it, and it went to perfection. So there's a plus about it. and there's negative about it. But you can't do anything when the person is not fit. But when he's fit, it's all right. But it has also helped me to think deep.
Coach, this is African competition, and the biggest criticism against your side has been from the fact that your team squanders a lot of chances, and the African game is dependent on the many goals that you score. How are you taking this criticism? How are you shaping yourself to minimize the number of chances that gets wasted?
I think you are 100% right. Even the top four people were thinking we didn't perform. I think when you look at the chances we need, it tells you that we can create a lot, but putting the ball into the net was a little bit of a problem. And when you go through the places or the organization you went to, you see that there are still some little bit of rigidness in the boys. So it makes them tremble, it makes them lose focus in those scoring. But at least they were able to create so many chances. Even in the top four they are talking about, they create a lot of chances. And some mistakes that is normal in Brazil, especially at a stage where we join the top four. So we are working. Even yesterday, there's no training we've been through without practicing new sport. So every section ends with those sport. So I think we are working on that. Um, I hope and wish they also apply what you taught them to do, and then they will do the rest.
Coach, the fans will be trooping to the stadium, and one thing about African game is complacency. And looking at the two teams, Portugal has a lot of pedigree on the continent of Africa. You are coming in with veteran players who have not tasted the African game. Just opposing these two things, how are you guarding against complacency, and how are you motivating yourself to guard against nervousness?
Any club that qualifies to be at this stage is not a just club because when you quantify the number of clubs that started the FA before reaching the last one, in Ghana you may have about 64. I don't know in Nigeria. So they coming emerging one of the best out of this year. Tells you that it is only me. And names very well. What is your reaction, your attitude towards each other? That well. So we are working towards our attitude, our approach. We don't see it, especially now that we are going to play home. Definitely we have to overcome them with a lot of goals to make it easier for us when we go to the game. And they will also try to prevent us from scoring so that they will get it easier when we go to the game. So it is like plus and minus. We are with the plus, and then they are with the minus. Right? So their concentration will be more on how to stop them from scoring. And we will be more on how to score more. And that is where the danger is. If you don't take time, you lose concentration, you might end up if you go from the other like that. But I'm telling you technically, tactically how the thing goes. So I think what you said is right. That we are taking it so serious. We are not underrating anybody because names doesn't work. This is what you do that will help.
Coach, are you optimistic of a win on Sunday?
Yes. But we shall know.
Thank you very much, Coach. I speak to your skipper, Samba and O'Neill. Captain, this is your first time leading Kotopo. This is your second time in the African International competition. What sort of mentality do you think you as players should approach this game?
But my mentality, as you know, and I'm always ready, is another opportunity for me to like to make things different. So different. Sorry.
What are your boys saying? Are they confident they can get us over the line, especially looking at what has to go into the field of play, minimizing the errors that we've seen in previous games? What are they saying? Are they confident of the win for the fans?
Yes, of course, we are confident. So we are training so hard for this opportunity. I will say it again. And as we know, most of us is our first time to play this kind of competition. So we need to go all out and to make our names.
I'm sure by now you know the pressure that comes with playing for Kotoko. The fans are expecting that you win every game and you win in the way they want you to win. Taking this thing into consideration, how are you calming yourself for the game, knowing that they're expecting you to start scoring from the first minute?
Yeah, but always the pressure when you play a big club like Kotoko, you have to know that like everything you do, they will expect you to win. So whether you play well or bad, you have to win. So the pressure like
It's always there.
it will always be there. So we need always to win. So to make them happy. So that's all.
A lot of pundits have been speaking of your solid partnership, no matter who you play with. You play with Abno, you play with Ansu, and Zakaria, and a couple of center backs, Sefa, and yet they find you so composed. What is the secret to you understanding this partnership, and how well would that partnership help us to get to the next?
To say it like if it was French, sorry, I should like explain myself very well. But it's just um, the coaches. So the way they explain us to do something and we will do it that way. So and if you are good technically too, like you don't need to talk more. You understand? So they are all they are good players. So that's why the things they are making things simple for me too.
We are wrapping up. What will be your final message to the Kotoko supporters, to Ghana, the Ghanaian families, football lovers? What will be your message to them?
In, it was a long time Kotoko didn't play Africa again, so I will like I would like them to. I know that they will come to their numbers, and they should come. We are going to make them happy on Sunday, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Kipa. I wish you the best.
Thank you. Thank you.